Interesting facts about the anteater. Anteaters are insectivorous mammals. The anteater is one of the most famous inhabitants of South America. They have lived in these places for over 25 million years. Since that time, only 3 species remain. Sticks with the tongue, and the word sticks. Giant anteaters have tiny back-facing spines on their tongues that cling to food. As a secondary weapon, the giant anteater's saliva is extremely sticky. Both of these factors combined make it extremely difficult for prey to escape. They can put their tongues in and out of their mouths up to 150 times per minute. Or more than twice per second. Giant anteaters have no teeth. Instead, they have hard plates in their mouths that crush ants and termites when they are tossed up over their snouts with their tongues. This creates a kind of paste for the insects to ingest. The giant anteater walks on his knuckles, much like a gorilla. This is done so that he can keep his claws nice and sharp. These claws are used for digging and for defense. With razor-sharp claws and large, powerful forearms, giant anteaters easily dig through termite mounds and thick fallen logs to get to their tasty treats. Adults reach a length of 2 meters, along with the tail. The anteater's tongue is very long, sticky and thin, like a thread. There are 3 types of anteaters, which in turn are divided into 11 subspecies. So, there are giant anteaters weighing more than 30 kilograms, dwarf ones weighing less than 400 grams, 4-legged anteaters, or tamanduas, who were nicknamed forest stinkers for the strong smell that animals emit in case of danger. Anteater's tongue can reach as much as 60 centimeters in length. The animal weighs about 35 kilograms. However, dwarf anteaters are also found in nature. Their length does not exceed 20 centimeters, with a body weight of 400 grams. Contrary to the name, anteaters do not only eat ants. Termites form the basis of their diet, and they eat other insects only when they meet them. Anteaters also acquired the longest tongue in the world. Its length reaches 60 centimeters. The anteater has long sharp claws. To keep them from becoming blunt, terrestrial species walk on knuckles from which claws protrude. The body temperature of the giant anteater is 32.7 degrees Celsius. This is the lowest temperature in the animal kingdom. Anteaters prefer to live alone. But in captivity they can live together. At the beginning of the 18th century, the anteater first came to Europe. Then scientists took the long muzzle of the animal for the reproductive organ. If the anteater is attacked, it lies on its back and waves its clawed paws. Such defense is very effective, and predators prefer not to attack them. The fossilized remains of anteaters have been found in Germany. Their age is about 50 million years. All anteaters, except for the giant one, have a prehensile tail. With it, animals support the body while climbing trees. But giant anteaters, leading an exclusively terrestrial way of life, move on the ground much faster than their counterparts. Dwarf anteaters lead only an arboreal, and 4-legged anteaters lead an arboreal terrestrial lifestyle. Anteaters are pets for the Amazon natives, who sometimes keep them to control ants in their homes. Anteater has one of the lowest body temperatures among mammals, about 33 degrees. Anteaters are big sleepers. They are mostly nocturnal, awake only about 8 hours a day. Anteaters have a very wide habitat, from Mexico to Brazil. They prefer to live in forests, although they can also be found on the plains. Anteaters swim well. It is curious that in captivity anteaters do not eat insects, but fruits. Now the number of anteaters is small. They die due to hunting and deforestation. During forest fires, they often burn out due to flammable wool. Despite this, they are not protected in any way. Of the 30,000 ants and termites caught in a day by a large anteater, not one returns home. Marsupial anteaters and some species of opossum lack a pouch, although these animals are marsupials. Their cubs hang on the nipples, clinging to the mother's fur. The marsupial anteater, or nambat, is considered one of the most toothy land animals in the world. It has more than 50 teeth. In the body of giant anteaters, gastric juice is not produced. Instead, they adapted to use the formic acid produced by their own victims for digestion. The scientific name of the giant anteater is Myrmecophaga tridactyla. It means the ant eats with 3 fingers. With their large claws and strong arms, people often assume that giant anteaters are related to bears. Although they are built as strongly as a bear, they are actually from the same family as the sloth, not so formidable. They use their power as a formidable defense. Giant anteaters stand up on their hind legs and strike with their claws. One hit is enough to kill a jaguar or caiman, which are top predators in the giant anteater habitat. In 2007, a zookeeper in Argentina was mauled and gutted by a giant anteater. The anteater either saw the zookeeper as a threat to her cub, or she was simply guarding her territory. Either way, they can be deadly. Giant anteaters carry their young on their backs. Not only because they are caring parents, but it also makes the mother look bigger, making the other animals think twice before attacking such a big target. Their tail is used as a cover to keep them warm at night. Or a cool day. The tail acts as an insulator when they sleep. It also acts as a form of camouflage to hide from predators. Giant anteaters bathe regularly. While the general theory is that they can remove any biting soldier ants or termites from looted nests, we don't actually know if this is true. As mentioned above, giant anteaters kept in captivity do not have contact with insects all the time, but they still bathe. It could be a cooling mechanism, or that they like to have clean fur. Who knows, maybe giant anteaters just love to frolic. They do not run, as they say, but rather gallop, just like horses. They are pretty fast, too. The top speed of the giant anteater has been recorded at 31 miles per hour, 49 kilometers per hour.